Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very fine.
Okay, that's
And
great. That's great. Fantastic. Okay. So tell me, how has your day been so far? Is it going well? Has it been a productive day so far?
yeah, it was very fantastic because today I got up early and I went for walk, morning walk, and then I did yoga, etc. in the complex. Sometimes I don't have time to go, so I
Mhm.
go to my terrace and then I do it. But when I got up early today, I went, and it's fantastic. If you go to the complex, thousands and thousands of trees are there. It is called Beriwala Bagh. It is a very famous
Okay.
place. So these actually, all the trees are very old, and it was just surrounded by the walls are surrounded by those trees actually, and government has taken over, and they have made it complex, a sport complex. So
That's
I'm
great.
member of that. I have been member for 20 years, and
Mhm.
used to go whenever I have time. I used to go. I go today also, and so I
Oh,
went there. And after that, after coming back from there, and took my I had my breakfast, and then I
mm,
went for gym. So it was
wonderful.
fantastic. Yeah, both
That's
the
great.
things actually I could complete. Yeah.
We have Lodi Garden in southern part of Delhi, where
Oh,
most of the
that's
people.
nice. I know that from here also, from my complex, people go there
Oh, that's
and they
great. So that
appreciate.
is the
Yeah,
best place.
you are
Yeah, that's the
lucky. You
best
are
place
lucky.
for
Yeah,
joggers.
you are
For
lucky in a
joggers.
city.
So
Because
there are many.
yeah.
There is one more park, that is Green Park.
But no, I have heard about this Lodi Garden. I have heard
Okay.
because my
Okay. Okay.
members of this club also go there, so that's why
Yeah.
they appreciate all the time. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Sir, the topic that we are supposed to discuss today is an amazing one. It's the art of
Oh my
conversation.
God.
Right? So we
Yeah.
know it very well that conversation is a two-way street where two people or more than two people are involved. They express their thoughts, listen to each other's perspectives, and it is based on a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So today we'll try to discuss and explore what are the do's and don'ts that are to be followed whenever we start a conversation with someone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. So would you
Definitely.
like to shed some light on don'ts first? What are the don'ts according to you? Don'ts and
Yeah,
do's, both.
don't yeah, because see, in this case, to speak on this topic, first of all, I would like to confess that I am learning to the same thing, how to converse.
Mm,
But gradually I'm learning, and I'm trying to inculcate those things which you people are telling me, and
mhm,
I believe that I will be a good speaker in the
mm,
future.
of course. Of course, the best speaker that we have at Englishyaari, and the title goes to Mr. Kamal Shrivastava.
Thank you very much. But this I want to hear from everybody, not only from you.
Oh, that's great.
Because you are my teacher, you can appreciate sometimes. But if everybody starts telling the same, then I would be
Mm,
definitely glad to hear. Okay, so
mm,
first of all, I would like to tell you that why few people are heard and few people aren't. That is very important, I think, and
mhm,
we must understand this strategy or this phenomenon, why it is so, why people are not heard and why people are heard. So as you know that I always give examples, and I just make you understand everything with the examples, so it is easy for me to make you understand. So first of all, backbiting or gossiping. Suppose my officer likes me, and I am very close to him. But when I go to his chamber and I start gossiping or I start backbiting of somebody, that officer will lose that interest of talking, because he will understand that the same person after few minutes will start gossiping against me also. He is gossiping about somebody, the same person will be doing the same about me. So he is not good person, he doesn't like to talk to me, he will start avoiding me. So this is the first thing which I told you, I wanted to tell you. Second thing, judging. If suppose you talk to somebody and he always judges you, he always judges whenever you talk. Oh my god, you have made mistake. You try to improve. You're learning these things again, but you make many mistakes. Why it is so? And then you will avoid such people who are judging you, who judges you always. So this is the second point. Third point is negativity. And this is the blend, means the major point, I tell you, because people don't like such people who always talk negative. Like one of my officers, I tell you about him. Once upon a time he was junior to me. He
Okay.
joined the job under me. He was apprentice and I was junior engineer at
Mm-hmm.
Agra. Yeah. And after few years, when I was in railway board, he became officer. He just appeared in the in official exam and got through and became officer. And once I had chance to work under him. It was unfortunately, I never wanted that this should happen, but it happened. God is great. God wanted me to give some lesson, and that's why I was under him. And he always used to talk negatively. Miss, like I tell you how. He always respected me, but taunting way, because he
Okay.
once upon a time he was under me. Now I was under him.
So
I was under him.
his
Yes,
tone was very sarcastic, right? We can
very,
say.
yes, yeah, you can say, yeah, you're right. So sarcastic, you can say, yes, that's correct. So
Mm-hmm.
like he used to say, "Oh, brother, I have heard something about you. Okay, let it go." No, I said, no, no, tell me what happened. No, no, actually, I heard about you that some officer was talking yesterday, and I heard they were willing to transfer you, or they are willing to punish you. I don't know why, but I don't know complete thing. I said, tell me completely clearly what happened, but he never disclosed, because he wanted to make put me in tension, stress.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
this is how I always avoided him to but I avoided to talk. But unfortunately, because sometimes I had to hear, because he was officer. So such
Mm-hmm.
people we never want to talk. And after that, when I was transferred from his control, I was not under him. I never talked. Even I never picked his phone. One day
Mm-hmm.
he called me from other's phone, and from other phone, and he told, brother, what happened? You don't pick my phone. I said, Baba, God has saved me from you now. And now I don't want to talk to you, because I'm not
Mm-hmm.
under you, and my officer is different. So please. So these such kind of people don't like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next thing, complaining people who always complain about everything. They never
Mm-hmm.
appreciate anything. Always, whenever they like, my home is not good, and I live very far from here. That's why I get late always. And government is not doing anything for improving that metro or buses. Everything, always complaining. So those people I did never like. And next are excusing people. Excuses, always
Mm-hmm.
they have some excuses. Like in my
Okay.
class, in my class, one or two girls always they excuse. Like, sir, yesterday I fell down from a stair, from a stair, and I just injured my leg, and that's why I could
Mm-hmm.
not come yesterday. Today I have come, but I'm paining here. So
Mm-hmm.
always, and this is the day before yesterday. Tomorrow, yesterday she was telling, I have cold, sir, but even then I
Okay.
have come here. Oh yes,
Okay.
always excusing something, excusing. So these kind of people we don't like. And
Mm-hmm.
last but not the least, lying. Lying
Mm-hmm.
people of who always tell a lie, who always never speak the truth. They
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
try
That's
to sugarcoat it. Yes, they try to sugarcoat it. Their lie, and they want to hide their lie into that truth. So such people nobody likes actually. And now come to few people who are egotistic.
egoistic. Okay.
No, no, egotistic. I tell you, egotistic, because they who boast, exaggerate
Oh,
everything.
okay. Okay. They brag
Egotistic,
about
not, yeah,
themselves.
egotistic is different. Egotistic. So
No.
one of my, he was my relative co-brother. When I came
Mm-hmm.
to Delhi, I chose to live. near him because he was living in Harinagar and I chose to live here only. So I decided to live in Harinagar because of him, because he was. But whenever I met him, he started
Mm-hmm.
telling, because he was custom officer once upon a time. He was not,
Mm-hmm.
he was retired person, but
Mm-hmm.
always, oh, you know what, how did I work, oh my god, how many criminals I caught red-handed, and what
Oh,
did I do, you know, oh, I used to lie beside the drain sewer line, and I had always a pistol in my hand. Always I just got bored, always I he was so
bragged about
you
himself.
can say
He boasted a lot, right?
yeah, boasting, always boasting, exaggerating. So such people are avoided actually. People don't like
Mm,
to talk. I never like to talk to him, but
that's
because he was my relative and because of him I stayed here, so I
mm,
had to talk to him. So these kind of people also we are not liked. Now come to those people whom we like.
okay. That's great.
I think this is the answer of this. I have told about your question. Now you did not
Mm-hmm.
ask second question, but you, I think, would like to ask the second question.
Yes,
That
of course.
whom should we
People
like?
who you would like to talk to. Yes.
Yes, yes. So first of all, one of them, I am one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But here I would like to tell you that honesty. First thing, honesty in your speech. Like whenever you speak, but too much honesty is also bad. Like if
Mm-hmm.
somebody looks ugly and I say, oh my god, you look ugly, you know, but here honesty is correct, but this honesty is not correct because people don't like you. Oh my god, he
Brutally
said
honest.
so.
Brutally honest.
Brutally honest, so miss so much straightforward. This is not good. Why? Please don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. So that is why you have to hide those facts and then speak. So don't be so honest.
Mm,
So this is actually about and then authenticity. When you speak, you must have some authenticity. When people listen to you, they understand that you are authentic person, you are talking correct, means those
mm,
things which are, which may be right. And third is integrity. Integrity is very important part, I think. Integrity, you
mm.
must, whenever you talk to somebody, you must feel that the person is
Yes.
integral, or he has integrity.
Has
So
integrity. Yes.
integrity, and then love is very important part of any conversation. When you talk to
Mm,
somebody, you must start in soft voice and
mhm.
captivating voice, so that
Yes.
he
That's
can
true.
start, and might be engrossed in listening
Mm,
to you because you are talking so beautifully.
of
And I
course.
tell you, many eloquent speaker like Mr. Modi,
Mm-hmm.
whenever he speaks, whether he is right or wrong, we don't understand, and we just engross. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
how
Mm-hmm.
beautiful he speaks. Actually, he captivates everybody, and
Mm-hmm.
his speech is very fascinating, yeah, I can tell. So Modi is the best, I can say, eloquent speaker, because
Mm-hmm.
he has all these traits, what I have told you, that
Mm-hmm.
honesty, integrity, and authenticity, love, everything. So
Mm.
whenever he speaks, it looks that he is speaking correct. He can
Yes.
never tell a lie. So this is actually the thing, what we should have these qualities.
Mm. Sir, you so far you have mentioned all the verbal communication skills, right? Verbal communication includes both talking as well as written. Many people have this notion in their mind that verbal only includes speaking. No, it includes writing as well, right? That is also verbal. Now,
Yeah,
non-verbal, your body language. So,
yeah.
I would want you to discuss how important are non-verbal communication skills according to you.
Definitely, that is very important. I can tell you 60%.
Wow.
Verbal, maybe 40%.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
non-verbal is very important because your face must be smiling. You must be spreading the smile
mm-hmm,
surround your surroundings, or around you. So that is very important. When you talk to somebody, you must smile. Like I smile always. You have, yeah.
mm-hmm,
So this is the verbal communication I tell you about me. And
mm-hmm,
second, no, sorry, non-verbal. I'm sorry, non-verbal
mm-hmm.
communication. I'm talking
Non-verbal.
about now. Now I'm talking about non-verbal communication. And non-verbal communication is very important. Why I tell you? Suppose you go to some of your relatives or your friends, and how he received you,
Hmm.
how was his posture, how
Hmm.
was his gesture.
Yes.
Everything matters. That is called non-verbal communication. Because how did he make you feel? That is very important, because you can forget that conversation which happened with between you people, but you will never forget that gesture or posture or the non-verbal communication. Never forget. So that is very important. And then about non-verbal communication, I must say that if you speak English, first of all, not Hindi. Hindi is just I can tell that not that smart language, or you can say sometimes boring or monotonous language, because in
Hmm.
this Hindi people will stand straight and sometimes folding the hands and speak. But in
Hmm.
English it doesn't work. It doesn't
Hmm.
work, because in English, whenever you speak English, your hand gestures are very important.
Hmm.
How
Hmm.
you showing your hand gestures, and this is very important. And not too much like this. This is also
Hmm.
fidgeting. That
Hmm.
fidgeting, these things must be taken care of while speaking.
Very good. Very good.
So this
Excellent.
is yeah, fidgeting, hand gestures, and facial expressions. Eye
Yeah.
contact. Oh
Contact.
my God, eye contact is so important. Tell you one example. When you are talking to your boss, your eyes, you must be looking at ground,
Look down.
down,
Oh
down,
my.
down. Your eyes must be down. You must not keep an eye contact with your
Oh
boss.
my God.
He will understand that you are very besram insan,
Arrogant.
arrogant. and on the other hand, when you are talking to police,
Hmm.
then you must keep an eye contact. Otherwise, he will think that you are thief or you are a perpetrator. So, yeah, both things are very different.
Oh God.
So,
This is
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Hmm.
So this is called non-verbal. It is very important actually. How to talk, when to talk, when not to talk, and which kind of gestures and postures must be shown to people. This is very
That,
important. You can
that,
understand these 2 points are very important. I have experienced in my life. When
uh,
you're talking to boss, you have to always see look downwards, and we are talking to police, you have to see him in his eyes,
in his eye.
so that
Yeah.
he feels that you are not guilty.
Mm.
Otherwise he will believe that you are guilty, because you are
Right.
not making an eye contact.
These things are very important. Suppose if you're going for an interview and your shoulders are leaning forwards, leaning
Yeah,
forwards. So the placement of shoulders, it has to be a
yeah,
little
this is very
backwards.
important. And yeah, actually those things come into in bad manners actually, like
Mhm.
slouching and
Yeah,
tooth picking. Like these things are actually come in that bad manners. So
of
I did not
course.
discuss about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
so I was,
some people start breaking their knuckles while
that is
speaking.
fist, yeah, just like fisting actually there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe they do it out of nervousness or it's just out of habit they do all these things. We can't
Yeah.
say.
No, 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 no. I tell you, if you go to astrologer or palmistry person, or that people who know the
Hmm.
prediction about you,
Hmm.
they will tell you that somebody is actually thinking something else, talking to you, but
Hmm.
he is not okay. He is not normal that time. So that is
Okay.
why he is doing like some students always use this pen,
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. I distract. Don't do it.
Mm.
So I always stop them from doing this, because they have some other problems going on, and they are
Mm.
not. They are sitting here, but
Physically, they are there, but mentally
their
somewhere
mind
else.
mind is somewhere else. So
Mm.
in this condition, people do these things, I believe,
Mm. That is true.
like waving the feet, and
Mm.
waving feet like this.
Moving feet,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, 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 moving feet, you can say. Yeah, moving feet. And that is why for girls, the legs can be means combined, they
Mm-hmm.
can sit like this, but boys cannot. Boys,
Mm-hmm.
if boys sit in this position, the interviewer always say, sit in proper, sit
Mm-hmm.
properly, sit properly.
Mm.
So these things are very important. And when I teach my students, I always tell them, sit straight, because they sometimes lean, sometimes slouch. I don't like this actually,
Mm.
and it is our duty to tell them, because
Yes, of
who will tell
course.
them, who will teach them?
Of course.
So this
Along with verbal skills, non-verbal skills are
non-verbal
equally.
is very important, more important than this actually.
Yes,
Non-verbal.
of course. That's very important. And at the same time, we must have that mutual respect for each other. For example, you are saying something and you are expressing your opinions, and I contradict your point. No, this should not be this way, it should be this way. So that is also some people, and some people try to hijack a conversation. They don't
Yeah.
let the other person speak at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You are
these
right
are some
actually. Yeah.
etiquettes of a conversation,
That is
right?
very important. And yeah, sometimes yeah, people don't let other people speak. They
Mhm.
continue. They when once they start, they don't stop. So that
Mhm.
is also not correct. And then come to a few more point like pace is
Mhm.
very important when you speak.
Of
Actually, it is
course.
verbal, not non-verbal, but pace is very important. Pauses are very important. I tell
Yes.
short pauses, long pauses are very important. Pitch is very important. In which pitch you speak, like uh, where did you leave my pen? And where did
Hmm.
you leave my pen? This is
Hmm.
this pitch also is very important.
Of
Pauses,
course.
yeah, comma. Like if on I tell my students when comma comes, you just take a short pause and full
Mhm.
stop, long pause. Silence is also very important.
Hmm.
Silence is also very important. It is a part of communication. Like I tell you, Narendra Modi speaks, and in between he take a silence.
Hmm.
He becomes silent for a few seconds. Like Atal Bihari Vajpayee, oh my God, he used to take long silence, long pause. Always, I used to think that he forgot what he wanted to say. I think I used to think.
Hmm. Let
So pauses are very important. Yeah.
As you said, that pace, if you speak at a moderate pace, you get enough of time to think and ponder. You get enough of time to think and reflect what exactly you have to say, and the chances are less that you will make any mistakes because you get enough of time to
Yes.
think,
Yes. Definitely.
right?
This is very
So
important. And
on contrary, if you rush through the words, you cannot stop your train of thoughts. That is the time when you stutter, you fumble, you end up making mistakes.
yeah, because what happens actually? I tell you one very example, a very good example, like scribbling. Few officers or doctors, when they write, they scribble, because and you can't
Mhm.
understand what they write. So I got to know after a long time why it happened. I tell you today, because
Mhm.
their mind runs faster than their speed of writing,
Okay.
and that is why the command is too much and they are not able to write that much. So
Mm,
sometimes they scribble something, some things. So this is
quickly.
also, yeah, they write so badly. I can tell you, doctors writing, it is very difficult for us to read, because they have an intelligence and intelligent mind. So they think more than they write.
That's
So this
true.
is also,
That's
but it is not in our case. And when we speak, we have to think what to speak. Suppose
hmm.
I just told in that last Sunday table topic master, that I told them when I had to host that topic, that session. So I told them that actually the best way to speak is to speak about yourself, to speak
Hmm.
about your experiences, to speak about your challenges, because those things you can
Of
visualize
course. And there are
easily.
emotions attached to it,
You
right?
can
There are emotions. You can
you
speak
can visualize.
those things
Yes.
with lot of emotions. Yes.
And then I gave example, like I ask you, tell me about surrogacy, tell me
Hmm.
about how kidney functions, how kidney
Hmm.
works. Can you tell
Hmm.
me in any language? So one girl told immediately. So I said, Jenny, you are intelligent, but not all. So that
Hmm.
is why people don't know about these things. So they
Hmm.
cannot speak in any language. So first of all, you must have information what you are
Of
going to
course.
speak.
Of
That is
course.
very important. So that is why
Hmm.
information about your life, journey of your life, you have. You can
Yes.
speak easily. You can
You
speak
can.
easily.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, sir, the time has ended. We are running out of time, but let me tell you, oh my God, this session was too good. And you had noted down some points that you elaborated. That means you were well prepared. That is something that the alacrity that you have, you take everything head on and you try to give your 100% every time. Okay, there has not been even a single session where I thought, okay, you were not prepared, you couldn't speak, right? Every time you come with the same energy, same enthusiasm, and you stun me every time with your energy. Something, that is something
Thank
that
you.
I would like to have in me, believe me, right?
Yeah. No, I'm
That
trying to improve day by day. Actually, I'm learning, and I told you when I stopped telling you stories, then I
Mhm.
started focusing on these topics, and then
Mhm.
I thought
And
I
today
took
you
challenge.
today you brought this word up, egotistic,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah,
is a new word. Okay, that's great.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, sir, we'll meet in the next session. And today I did not find even a single mistake, let
Thank
me
you
tell
very
you.
much. Thank
Not
you very
even a
much.
single mistake I could spot, right, related to grammar or anything.
It's my
And you
pleasure.
made, yes, sir, you just did a great job. Okay, I will see you in the next session, sir. Bye bye. Have a
But
great time.
you have not opened any slot for next
Let me
two
tell
days.
you, I am flying down. I'm going to see my mom after six
Oh,
months. Right. So that's why
okay.
there are some changes in my schedule for
Mm,
upcoming week. Right. I will be
mm.
taking sessions early morning and late evening
Oh, that
because
I
during
can't.
this time I want to spend some time with her
Yeah,
because I'm
because
meeting her up.
I cannot take after 5, and I
Mhm.
cannot take before 2. I am so busy.
Okay, then we'll meet maybe after a week, right?
After a week, okay, no town and Lokan wala ma'am will I will talk to her.
Okay.
because because
Okay, sir.
because he waits, actually he waits. He says, sir, she says, when will you talk to me next time, sir? So I says, when the slots will not be available.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay. That's great. That's
okay,
great.
okay.
Okay, sir. We'll meet after some time. Okay. Thank
Definitely,
you so
definitely.
much. Have a great
But
time. Bye bye.
welcome. Bye bye. Bye bye.